This is an Urban League of the Upstate. Project Ready TV special presentation.
National Urban League presents Emerging Voices from the Pandemic. Students speak out. Across the United States, students like me were able to tell our stories about learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. Connected students ask the questions, while disconnected and reconnected students share their lived experiences. There's a lot to learn from us. Are you ready? True stories, real students, useful recommendations.
So, how did you end up becoming disconnected?
I didn't have any Wi-Fi, so I couldn't really attend classes even if I wanted to. If I wanted to go to school, I guess I would have went to a library or something to borrow a computer and Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty tedious. I guess, why did you end up deciding to come back?
I have a really close group of friends. They kind of motivated me to come back to school. They were very uplifting, and also my parents, they really wanted me to go back to school, and so they pushed me forward. I told them I don't have Wi-Fi, so they kind of like looked into ways to get me back online, and so they finally got Wi-Fi, and then I also picked up a computer from school, and so after that it was just all my friends giving me motivation to attend classes and stuff.
Was there any experience that really made you not want to do online school anymore?
Mostly it was the lack of socialism. When you go to school, you talk to all your friends and you get to have like conversations with your teachers. And I guess online school really took that away. So I feel like that really kind of discouraged me.
So would you say your lack of social support had a strain on your mental health?
For me, talking with people kind of keeps me sane. And when all of a sudden I had to do online school, I kind of went kind of sad, you know?
Since you've started learning remotely, has it been challenging?
You know, I had a lot of catching up to do, but my friends motivated me to keep going and catch up. Also, there was a lot of technical difficulties at the start, but as I went through, I discovered ways to join class faster and smoother.
Since online learning started, who has been your favorite teacher and why?
One of my favorite teachers has been my chemistry teacher because he always kept me on track and he helped me focus. He always gave me chances to improve and do better, and this really helped me because it helped my self-esteem back up and I started working harder. And he also would give me chances to turn in late homework and offered after-school tutoring.
What would you want people to know about your experience as a student during COVID?
I guess from an outside perspective, it's easy to assume that students fall behind in online school because they probably think they're lazy. But I think it's much more complex than that. When you're at home, it's easier to get distracted by things in your house, such as siblings and parents, and you end up not understanding the material they teach, so it just starts piling up. You basically start falling behind and you become unmotivated.
So I remember you telling me that before the pandemic you had a job.
Yeah, so before the pandemic I had a job just to make a couple of extra money, you know. So I would work after school, but after the pandemic, since my sister wasn't going to school, I kind of had to step in and take care of her while my dad worked. So the pandemic kind of like made me quit work.
I think the fact that you've come back to school means that you do value your education. So, I mean, what's your drive for staying in school?
My main drive for going to school is mostly my parents, coming from a Hispanic family. I kind of set an example for a lot of my younger family members, and I guess I carry a lot of expectations. So I think my main drive is making my parents proud and not letting them down. My dad has pretty much worked, his whole life. So I kind of wish to like help him, or if even better, just make him stop working, and I become the one that brings in the money. So I definitely want to pursue a higher education to get a good job.